finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Here's Lyles. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Logan. It's a 3-point game. Out to Anthony. A three. Utah with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Now, here's Exum. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Logan. Burke grabs the miss. Hayward outside. He feeds it to Burke from downtown. Rebounded by Anthony.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Barbosa's shot is off. Utah leading by 3. There's the dish to Burke. There's the double team with Barbosa. For 3, Hayward can't hit. And New York will come the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Get off me, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Good morning. Give it up.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past games. Freak number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Anthony. And Brooks subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
Hold up.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Here's McCallum. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Mirotic. That's short off the rim.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Logan. Rebound, Utah. Cardinals got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's McCallum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCallum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New York trailing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Logan.
I'm mad now.
They get it back. O'Quinn the pass to Logan.
Let go.
It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting in a 4 of 9 clip.
The lead has been no separation between these two teams.
No defense.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
No defense.
Fires the 3.
Why they do that to me? Word, let go.
And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA.
You know, coming in at 18, you know, really inexperienced, not knowing what this league was about. And I went through so many stages. I've grown tremendously over my career.
Kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, that's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he said, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better.
Oh, give me them ankles, boy. What the way, Melo? You messed up the whole thing, but thank God I got the shot off.
Anticipating.
In a moment now to reset the lineups,
You
courtesy
messed up
of
the whole
Gatorade,
thing,
all
bro.
filled
You
up
messed
for the
up the
second
whole
quarter of
dunk
basketball.
opportunity.
And New York looking at who they've got. Lowe,
You could've
he's
started
in at the
a fire
point.
out there, boy.
Omer Ashik is out there with
Ooh,
Smith.
okay.
Then it's Brooks. And it's Anthony in at the three. The
I
small
know you
forward.
powerful in that little
From the
bush when it
sideline,
show
let's
up.
catch up with Doris
Oh,
Burke.
never mind. I
Well,
should've passed
Kev,
it to you
Freak
then.
in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific.
Oh, no,
He
no,
ended
no,
with
no.
32 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time
Give me
out.
them.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played
Let's
at a
go.
level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And good
Layup, Drew.
passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now,
Layup,
Kevin.
Drew.
That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Miles passes to Hayward. Mirotic sets the screen for Hayward. Mirotic has a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Mirotic has got his first points in this one. A lot of answers, but